All right, man. Obviously, it's a big day for college sports in general. You got basketball kicking off, and also you got LSU and Alabama playing today. But some things came up, over the last couple of weeks. One of my boys, he requested a video on the NCAA, allowing players to profit off their likeness. My boy Todd Foster, salute to him. And also you seen Chase Young, he possibly facing a 4-game ban for accepting a loan from a friend to fly his girl out to the Rose Bowl. And then you see a big fella down in Memphis, and James Wiseman, I think his name is, #1 recruit, is they trying to ban him, which they got a clearance to play yesterday. I think because Penny Hardaway gave a loan to his family of 11.5 to just to get by for rent and stuff of that nature. And this is before Penny Hardaway was the coach at Memphis. I think he still was a high school coach. I think he was a coach of Wiseman, and they consider him a booster of Memphis because he used to go there. But at the end of the day, let's talk about the state of the NCAA and everything that goes on right now. But I do think if I'm a basketball player and I'm one and done, I think I'll go the international route or even the G League route. I know the G League is tough, and I explain it as well, but we back. Goodfella Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. All right. And for football players, unfortunately, there's no other route other than you through 3 years of school, maybe a freshman, sophomore, junior, or freshman, redshirt, freshman, or however you redshirt, and get at that year. But I feel that the NCAA should let the boosters pay the kids. As long as you don't sign a professional contract with a shoe endorsement deal or a professional club, I think you should be able to retain your eligibility. All right, or anything along those lines. Unless it's like like anything endorsement. You know what I'm saying? Other than maybe like the NCAA video game, anything that's an endorsement like, Serta mattress, or they want you to do a commercial for Walmart, anything like that, that shouldn't be allowed. Shoe deals, endorsement deals, apparel deals, endorsing product deals, I agree with that. That is a line for agents giving money. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the agents from the kids. So you shouldn't be able to sign with an agent. Agents shouldn't be able to give you money. So that's pretty much the line I can think of. Anything outside of that, and the coaches, I would say the coaches shouldn't be able to give money neither. All right, I say the coaches shouldn't be able to transfer over money, but the boosters, or if a friend want to loan you money, like at the end of the day, who don't get a loan when shit get funny? You know what I'm saying? You might be stranded somewhere and you need a loan for AAA to come out, or you need a loan to jump your car, or you need a loan, for some groceries, or whatever the situation may be. Who don't need a loan? Seriously, you know what I'm saying? So loaning money, it shouldn't be a problem. If a booster, want to give a kid some money for some food, he part of the school. So I don't think that should be a money, or a family friend. Long as it ain't an agent or an NBA coach or football, basketball coach, I think you should be able to accept loans. It don't enhance the play on the field. It doesn't enhance your play on the field. It doesn't give you no unfair advantage. And people will say, well, it's not fair because all the other kids can't get money. At the end of the day, they should have been better, or they should have played a sport that's better. Life ain't fair. Life ain't equal. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just not. So if you play on the lacrosse team and, you ain't getting no loans, the boosters not giving you no money, that's your fault. You should have played the better sport. You should be better. You know what I'm saying? So if the boosters want to give the kids the money, once they with the school, I don't have a problem with it. To pay to play, I know it's a fine line to really do that. But if the boosters want to give the kids the money, I don't really think it should be a problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my humble opinion on that. But once they at the school, you know what I'm saying? But teams boosters been paying for kids for forever. Gilbert Arenas let the cat out the bag that Zion was getting paid to go to Duke. You know what I'm saying? Or, at the end of the day, they can pay the kids. You know what I'm saying? That'll cut the bullshit out, pay the kids for what they did, what they sport gross. Whatever they sport rack in and apparels I think all the sports shit cut the money for the apparel. You know what I'm saying? I think they should cut the deal. Like the apparels, the attendance, all that. They should cut the check. It should just be split over the sports teams they got. The lacrosse team, the football team, the basketball teams, the women's team. All that should be split. And then if the boosters want to get them loans and they want to fund them for where they stay, I don't have a problem with that. As long as they don't pay them to play there, well, I'm going to just pay you this to go here or pay you this to go there. The boosters, I think it shouldn't be a problem. But for the players to profit off their likeness, I think that's a huge step. But they should allow the players to profit off their apparel sales. I think it's a huge step in the right direction to let them profit off their jersey numbers and let their jerseys be on the names be on the jerseys and then profit off that. I think that's what should happen. I think that was a move in the right direction. But if you don't plan on staying in college and get an education for 3 or 4 years, then honestly, what's the benefit? What's the benefit? You might as well go to Australia, go to China, and get paid. Or you might as well work out and get a job. Because really, unless you just want the college experience, which I think the college experience is second to none. It's like something never you experience. I think the actual experience is beautiful. Other than struggling to get money, especially your first year trying to balance, a job and balance school. I don't think no freshman should have to deal with that, let alone balance a sport. But the experience is something you never forget. If you wasn't for it the next year, you have a multi-million-dollar job waiting on you, maybe in basketball and eventually in football. The experience is something that you never forget. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you never forget, man. It's something that I never forget. It was some of the best times of my life. But with the whole Chase Young situation, once again, Urban Meyers leave a leaky trail behind him. If a booster want to pay for Chase Young girlfriend to fly out to the Rose Bowl, he should be able to. Let the kids accept money from the school. Anybody but the coaches, an agent, an NBA ball club, an endorsement deal, apparel, or you endorsing a bed or whatever, or some socks or whatever it may be. I feel that shouldn't be allowed. That's a conflict of interest, or that's a violation of pay to play. But as far as that, but it's a thin line because then you open up Pandora box and change the rules. But if they don't change the rules, then a lot of kids gonna go to LaMelo Ball route. Remember Brandon Jennings was the first guy to skip school and go over to where he went to China or Japan and hoop whatever. So it ain't easy. It definitely ain't easy to do so, but I would definitely change that rule. And you can't change it all at once because I would put a little bit in every year. A little bit in every year. Okay, boosters can pay money, and they have to show receipts how much they paid the kid money, and the kid don't have to pay the loan back. Would it be contracts between the booster, or there had to be forms to be filed in what the booster gonna give him for what he gonna pay him for. Then also before that, then I would say, all right, all the apparel and some of the money rake in from the school, from the sports. All right, 50% go to the school, the other 50% or whatever they want to do, 30% go to the players, and the other 70% go to the school. But the players get to split that 30%, stipend. You know what I'm saying, or that 50%. So if they generate, I don't know, I'm just saying they generate $100 million in all apparel for I'm just saying, I don't know, for what the sports is grossing with attendance and apparel and everything else, licensing for apparel. They rake in $100 million, you know what I'm saying? Then, the school will take whatever percentage they want, let's just say 50, and the kids will split 50, the baseball team, the women, and they split the 50 and, and pay the kids to play. Because it's hard. Parents don't have money to send them every week. You know what I'm saying? So, this is money to, possibly, you maybe don't want to stay on campus. Maybe you want to get a pizza. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the money for that. So that's money for that, because you can't play a sport during the season, go to school and get a job, and then maintain your practice and stuff of that nature. So, with Chase Young, Urban Meyer's always leaving a leaky ship behind. I talked about that on my other channel. It's the last video I dropped. Check it out. Motor City Sports Talk. Everything Detroit. I'll cover Michigan football too over there. And I'm going to cover the basketball. But, the Chase Young situation is, I ain't tripping about it. Let him play. He paid the loan back, whatever situation may be. Let them dudes accept loans from common people. As long as they're not affiliated with a sports agency or a professional team, let them accept the loan. I'm not tripping. I don't like Ohio State. Fuck Ohio State. The whole Ohio State Buckeyes. But let the dude play. James Wiseman, that's funny because Penny is the head coach at Memphis now. You know what I'm saying? And he gave his family 11-5 without Wiseman knowing. Obviously, it makes it look like that his parents made him to push him go towards Memphis. So, once again, Penny wasn't the coach yet, but I think he might have been his high school coach. Don't quote me on that. Then I think his eligibility should probably be banned for the season. I hate to say it, but I do think it should be banned for the season. I think people should be able to help the family. I think the coaches should be able to help the family. I'm not mad at the high school coaches for giving them money. I mean, it happens all the time. But in that situation, man, you got to draw the line somewhere. But I like to see him play. It's exciting for the NCAA. But that's hard. That's real murky. So I would probably agree with the decision to them to ban him. But I don't want to see it happen. But you have to draw a line somewhere. No matter if you wasn't the coach or now you're the coach there, it don't look right for the other program. So that's just my humble opinion. Let me know what y'all guys think. Shout out to my boy Ty for requesting the video. I know I'm like a week late, but it's good that I was patient. So I give you a nice, thorough video with everything that had happened. But appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. I want to make a donation. That link subscription. Best way to donate is share the video. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Check out our college sports playlist. And I'll be covering the LSU Alabama game today. I wish I would have went, man. But hey, appreciate it. One time for the one time. Salute. We gone.